Hello students. So in the last class I discussed about the is null clause, and last we ended with the distinct clause. So I hope that you have watched the video link tutorials that I've uploaded. Okay, if you watch those link tutorials, the practical implementation for these keywords, you'll find it much more easier to understand. Okay, besides the examples that are given in the textbook, okay, uh, check the practical links also. Okay, so this SQL is mostly based on practical or creating tables. Okay, so you need to understand the keywords and the basis of these keywords. Okay, so we ended with this distinct clause. Okay, so today I have already uploaded the link for these clauses, that the all clause, okay, between clause, like clause, like that. Still I'll go through what is given in textbook. Okay, so uh, in between that, check the links. Okay, so the all clause, okay, this is different from the distinct. The distinct, it removes the duplicate rows from the column, from the specified column, right? In case of the all clause, okay, it displays even the duplicate rows. Okay, that means everything that is present in the column is being displayed using the all clause. So now in that case, is it same as using the select star or asterisk? In a way it looks same, but it is different. The asterisk symbol, when you say select star from table name, okay, that star symbol, it will display all the column and all the rows data associated with that column. Okay, that means it will display the entire table. In the case of select all clause, okay, it will display only certain specified columns. Okay, depending on which column you want to display, or which column information you want to be displayed. Okay, and so it this different from the distinct, the exact opposite of the distinct clause. Okay, so in here you can see that it is always used, any kind of clause is used after the select, if you want to display it. Okay, so select all t name from teacher. So in this case you can see that t name is the column name. So in this case you want to display the teacher name column from the teachers table. So this will display everything that is in the teacher name column. Okay, so uh, even the duplicate, suppose if Sandeep Kaushik is repeated twice, okay, it will be displayed twice, like that. So that is the difference between the distinct clause and the all clause. Okay, so very easy to understand, very easy to forget also. Okay, so you need constant practice in all these keywords. Now next one is the between clause. Now the between clause, okay, it is used when you have to find data based on a certain range, specified range, when you know the data will be in between one range to another range of values. Okay, so the between clause is used to compare between two different range of values. In that case, that is like, see, select column name or comma column name from table name, okay, where column name, okay. So you can see that the where clause condition is always associated with a column and the values associated with this column. Okay, so the between clause is used in between the range of values 1 and 2, and this value 1 and 2 will be associated with this column. So in this example, if you can see, write a query to display teacher number, teacher name, address, and salary. So here, to display teacher number, so keep in mind teacher number is the column name, teacher name is the column name. Okay, so you can see that the teacher name is written, but the column name is actually different, t name. Okay, so always do not write down exactly what is mentioned here. Okay, it has to match with the table name, that is the table name and the table column associated. So here, address and salary, so you will display four columns: teacher number, teacher name, address, salary, of all the teachers whose salary lies between 15,000 and 20,000. So here the answer is directly given here, lies between 15,000 and 20,000, right? So here select t number, t name, address. As you can see, the comma separates all the columns, and based on the column names that you write down, the serial order comes up. If you write t name first and t number second, t name will come first and t number will come second. Okay, from teacher, where salary, and between 15,000 and 20,000. As you can see that this 15 and 20,000 is from the salary column table. Okay, so between, and you can use you use the and operator here. Okay, between, so uh, all the data that will be found will be between 15,000 and 20,000. Okay, so you can see the data range is between 15,000 and 20,000. Okay, now if you want to select, if you want to display all the teachers column, in that case it will be select star from teacher where salary between 15,000 and 20,000. So other columns which are not included here will also be displayed, like that is the suppose like there is a designation, job, hire date, and so on. Okay, now in clause. Now in clause is used to specify condition based on a list. In operator selects values that matches any value present in the list of values. Okay, so just like or clause, okay, in clause can be compared to the logical operator or clause. However, in the logical operator or clause, it was used to compare between two conditions, right? Now the in clause is used whenever we have to compare multiple values. Okay, so any one of the values can be present, or all of the values can be present. Okay, so the syntax is select column name from table, where column name in, okay, within the bracket, value 1, value 2, value. So here keep in mind that the values are case sensitive. If it is written in uppercase letter, it should be in uppercase. And keep in mind that the select keyword cannot manipulate the table. It does not make changes to the original table. It only copies the data from the original table and then displays that data only. So the original table is not affected at all. Okay. So here, as you can see, write a query to display teacher number, teacher name, address, and salary of teacher. So you can see that three teachers, T01, T02, and T03. Okay, so here, as you can see, that three values has to be compared. Okay, so that's why select t number, t name, address, salary from teacher, where t number in t01, t02, this is t02, and this is t03. Okay, there's a typing mistake. Okay, so here, so where is this values present, in which these three values, where, in which column is it present? It is present in the t number column, right? So always remember that the where clause will be associated with the column and the values associated with the column. So since these three values are with the t number column, okay, so it is compared, so this column name is referred here, is mentioned here. Okay, t number in. Okay, so you can see that when you use the in clause, you use the parenthesis to because you have to compare all these three data values. Is this present, is this present, is this present? Right, since all three are there, so all the three rows are being displayed. Okay, so that is how you use an in clause. Okay, so similar to the or operator, okay, where you had to display whether one teacher was present or one another teacher was present, right? Like Rakesh Sharma or Jugal Mittal. Okay, so similarly here, okay, if suppose it was Rakesh Sharma or Jugal Mittal, or say like another teacher was there, okay, in that case you can use this in clause also to check whether the teachers are actually present or not. Okay, now like clause. Now like clause is a bit complicated. Okay, like clause has two while characters. Okay, so using these two while characters, the query can search for the data. Okay, and you can get a more definite data representation. So the first one is the percentage symbol, and the second one is underscore. So the percentage symbol denotes that any number of characters. Okay, it stands for any number of characters. So that means when you use the percentage symbol, okay, it means that after the percentage symbol, the data that you are searching for may contain any number of characters from the after the percentage symbol. The underscore represents one character at a time. Okay, So one character at a time. So now the like clause is used to select rows which are matching wildcard patterns. Okay, so now if you can see this select column name from table where column name like percentage. So this column name and the data associated with that column. Okay, so here write a query to display teacher number and teacher name whose name stands with an alphabet R. Now you have to display the teacher number column and the teacher name column, okay, whose name starts with alphabet R. So you have from all the teachers data table, you have to find only those teachers whose name starts with R. So that is where you use the like clause. Okay, so you can see here select t number t name from teacher where is the teacher name whose alphabet starts with R. From where do you compare the teachers names? From where do you get the teacher's name? From the t name column, right? So that's why this t name is mentioned. Okay, so this where condition will check in t name column the data like R percentage. Okay, so here as you can see here it's within it is enclosed within single quote. Okay, because now the like clause is searching for characters or strings. Okay, so you can see that it is enclosed in single quotes. Okay, so R percentage, that means after R the percentage symbol that represents any number of characters, can be two characters, can be three characters, because as you can see Rakesh Sharma, okay, Ramesh Kumar, Rajesh Verma, this is two characters short, right? So suppose this contains 11 characters, suppose this contains 11 characters, and let's say this contains 9 characters and this contains 10 characters, right? So you can see that the number of characters are varies. So that is how you use a percentage symbol in the like clause. Now the other one is when you use the underscore. Okay, when you use the underscore, it denotes one character at a time. Okay, so that makes it more definite. So here write a query to display the teacher number, teacher name and salary whose name second character is an alphabet A. So from the teachers table you have to find those teachers whose second alphabet is A. It's not talking about the first alphabet, it's not talking about the last alphabet, it is talking about the second. So how do we make it precise? Okay, so that is by using the percentage underscore. Okay, see, select t number t name from teacher where t name, since it is situated in the data for the teacher name is situated in t name column. Okay, like as you can see again you're using the single quote. Okay, so underscore, so underscore the first alphabet, because we do not know what the first alphabet is. In this case we know the first alphabet starts with R, that's why R is written here. But in this case we do not know that the first alphabet what it should start with. Only thing is that we know that the second alphabet should be A, that's why the first alphabet is marked as underscore. Okay, and then written A and then percentage, because after A how many characters are there, how many alphabets are there, we do not know. So that's why the percentage symbol is used to denote any number of characters. So you can see that A, the second alphabet is A. R, that's denotes by underscore. The percentage denotes this KESHSHRMA. Okay, so likewise, okay, you can search for others names in between. Like if suppose suppose we have to search for, okay, the suppose like whose last name ends with A, right? Whose first name starts with R, okay, and then whose last name ends with A. In that case, you will write where t name like, okay, in within single quote R percentage A. Okay, so R, because the first name should first alphabet should start with R and then percentage, because in between R and A we do not know how many characters are involved. Only thing is that after that percentage we should write down A. Okay, and if suppose the query is like whose name starts with R, okay, whose name starts with R, and then third character is K, third character is K, okay, and uh, last character is A. In that case, what we'll do is that we will write like r, okay, like r, and then r underscore, okay, 1 underscore k, okay, and then percentage a, okay. So using the not operator, we have already seen in the previous pages, we have already seen how we use the not operator with the logical operators, that is and, or, and not, and then we have seen that it is also used with different operators, right? So in now you can see that the not operator is also used with what we have just gone through, that is the between operator, the is null, okay, in operator, and then yeah, so you can see here, write the query to display the teacher number and teacher name except T01, T02, and T05, okay, T01, T03, and T05. So here you can see that select T number, T name from teacher, where T number not in, okay. So you can see that you are using the not operator with the in operator, not in, okay, T01, T03, T05, because now where is the this data values present in the T number column, right? So not, okay, where T number not, we cannot write where T number not T01, T03, we cannot write like that, okay. So we have to use the in operator, because the in operator will compare, can compare up to 3 or more different values, okay, when it is to be dealt with more than 2 values. So here we are dealing with searching for more than 3 values, so that's why we use the in clause, okay. Similarly, you can see how you use the is null. Select T number, T name from teacher where salary is not null. That means the salary of the teachers who are not null, okay. And then similarly, here you can see select T number, T name, salary from teacher where salary not between 15,000 and 20,000. So the salary not between, that means it should not be in between 15 and 20, okay. It can be more than, it can be less than 15,000, or it can be more than 20,000, but it should not be between 15 and 20 when you use the not operator, okay. So just go through all these examples, okay, and type it in your system and then check, okay. So that will be all for today. In the next class we'll discuss about the column alias, okay, and the other operators that are present.